Today on the list, Mexican dishes with a surprise ingredient, the best places to spend the winter holidays, and how to save money on gas with Google.
You'll be able to see the estimated annual fuel costs.
Plus,
that is so good.
All right.
brew up your own specialty coffee this holiday season.
You're going to have a great day if you start your day with that.
Yes.
It's your life, it's your list, and it starts right now.
Hey guys, I'm Christina Guerrero. So this weekend, experts from around the world are gathering at a conference in New York City to discuss how we handled the pandemic. Among the topics is all of that hand washing and disinfecting overrated? Some surprising answers and how to keep yourself safe against COVID moving forward. That is our featured story at the top of the list.
There was a lot of heavy-duty hand washing and deep cleaning as COVID swept around the world. New York City shut down its subway system, something it hadn't done in its 116-year history. Seats, walls, and handrails were sprayed with disinfectant every night.
What a waste of resources, of scarce funds that public transport systems don't have, doing absolutely nothing. It was crazy.
We spoke with Emmanuel Goldman, a microbiologist at Rutgers, New Jersey Medical School, to learn why he believes it's highly unlikely you'll get COVID from touching surfaces. First, let's look at why he researched COVID on surfaces.
My mother-in-law, who lives with us, was really pressing me, disinfect the groceries, disinfect the mail, and that actually is what triggered me to ask the question, what is the scientific basis for this? Because she was getting on my nerves.
So he sorted through studies, and he says he was shocked by what he found.
The scientific basis for these recommendations was very flimsy.
And he found it stemmed from virus survival experiments in laboratories.
The experiments that this was based on started out by putting humongous amounts of virus on the surface, much, much more than you would ever find in real life.
Goldman doesn't believe it's an accurate method.
The kind of RNA they found was usually in a degraded condition, meaning that it was not live virus, like finding the corpse of the virus.
His research shows it's almost impossible to catch COVID by touching surfaces.
It's a matter of timing. If the surface that's contaminated that you touch, if it's still wet with the virus in it, there is a possibility that you could transmit it.
But he says the likelihood of that happening is really small. According to the Centers for Disease Control, your chance of getting COVID from a surface is 1 in 10,000.
I think it's actually even more like 1 in a million myself.
He says you would have to touch the wet virus, then immediately touch your mouth, nose, or eyes.
The fingers are not good vehicles for transporting the virus. There's about a 15% transmission rate of virus on fingers. And there's also some evidence that the skin kills the virus.
He says it's smart, though, to practice common sense hygiene.
Hand washing is still a good idea, not to protect against COVID-19, but to protect against many other things.
While it appears hand washing doesn't protect you very well from airborne illnesses like the cold or flu, he says it does work against gastrointestinal viruses such as the norovirus and bacteria, which causes food poisoning. And when it comes to COVID,
if you're a vulnerable person, or if you're particularly worried, or if there's a big outbreak, go back to the masks.
Keeping yourself safe from COVID is at the top of the list.
The holiday spirit finds its way into everything, from the decor in our homes to the music on our radios, and one of my faves, the taste of the holidays in your coffee. Jackie Danker's brewing up some ways to jazz up your Java, holiday style.
It's cold outside, so let's warm up with some festive coffee.
People get excited about the seasonal drinks. It signifies like, okay, it's holiday season, let's do this.
Time to celebrate and be caffeinated.
To show us how we can make some holiday joe at home, we caught up with owner of Cafe Vita, Deming McLeese, starting with a peppermint mocha.
So first you just start with a couple of tablespoons of peppermint tea. It's like holiday time.
In a can.
Yes.
Into a tea steeper it goes, followed by hot water and sugar. Let steep for 30 minutes, and then you have
Peppermint syrup.
Then grab a shot of espresso.
So
What if we only have drip coffee? Does that work too?
drip coffee works great.
Awesome.
Yeah, you're just gonna have more coffee in there than espresso.
Squirt in your peppermint syrup and some chocolate syrup.
Oh my gosh.
Give it a stir.
Then you're gonna put some hot milk in there. Wow.
Kidding me. Is this your first day here?
It's my second day.
Add add a festive candy cane, some crushed ones in the cup, and there you have it.
I think Santa would be really excited if he got this. Oh, so good.
Now we are making a super simple honey cinnamon coffee.
You can just use like ingredients that you should have
At home.
already at home.
So grab your favorite cup of coffee,
Put in some honey. It's got some earthy notes in there.
toss in some cinnamon, and whisk.
The simple ingredients that really just take it up a notch.
Add in some cream or milk,
Which makes it a little richer.
Okay.
and of course some whipped cream.
It looks like hot cocoa, but it's our coffee.
Yep.
Top it with more honey and cinnamon, and enjoy.
That is so good.
All right.
You're gonna have a great day if you start your day with that.
Yes.
Finally, gather around the fire for an eggnog latte.
You know the holidays are here when eggnog comes out.
If you're doing it at home, you can use espresso or you can just use drip coffee.
We went with drip coffee. Then pour in your eggnog.
I have it heated up a little bit here so you can steam it or just heat it on the stove.
For some sweetness, pour in some maple syrup. Stir, and then...
Nutmeg and cinnamon.
I can smell that.
Yes.
And inquiring minds had to ask,
Can it be a coffee cocktail?
Fun thing about eggnog is it goes really well with a little booze in there. I would say you could use some rum or some brandy.
Ooh.
That would be really tasty.
Yeah.
top with some whipped cream, more nutmeg, cinnamon, and syrup,
Where are the pancakes at?
and sip away,
Oh, that is heavenly.
All right.
making our days merry and bright with holiday coffee.
For so many of us, Google features makes our lives easier every day. And guess what? The good news is many of them have been updated and offer even more. From maps to shopping, saving gas, and beyond. Jimmy is checking out some cutting-edge upgrades on Google Tools.
Chances are you used Google today, whether you were looking for news, shopping, or maybe directions.
Then turn right.
No matter what tool you use, chances are it just got an update.
We recently announced new features across our information products like Google Search, Maps, and Shopping to make them even more natural and intuitive.
Molly Vandenberg, Google's communications manager, is starting us out with Google Lens.
Google Lens is essentially a way for you to search what you see.
Without having to perfectly describe it first.
You simply open the Google app, click the camera icon, and snap a pic of what you want to search.
And we're building upon that capability with something that we call multi-search. Say you were to take a picture of a shirt you really liked, but you wanted it in green. You could snap that photo, type green, and then you would see results that match what you're looking for.
It's great for shopping, research, and exploring new places. Up next, Google Maps got a fun upgrade with Immersive View,
which is really designed to give you a very realistic sense of what to expect in a particular location before you visit. This includes everything from beautiful aerial imagery of landmarks that you might find very popular to what a restaurant looks like inside.
Right now, 250 cities and landmarks have this feature, with more cities rolling out in the coming months. Our next upgrade in search, a fuel cost calculator for help in choosing a new car.
Now when you search for car models, you'll be able to see the estimated annual fuel cost so you can budget better.
And if you're looking to drive greener,
we'll also show the average emissions estimates so you can compare that with other models you might be interested in.
We'll wrap with the privacy tool.
It's so important to take steps to control your online presence.
This means keeping your email, phone number, and address private.
Here's how it works. All you need to do is click on the 3 dots next to the search result, select Remove Result, and answer the questions. You can also monitor the status of these requests in the Google app.
New ways to search, map, and navigate with Google Tools.
Still to come on the list.
And it's going to give it that sweet and then that little kick in the end.
Vegan food that's anything but bland and boring.
This hits all the right notes. You can be vegan and still authentic to the cuisine.
And why a cozy town in Washington is a perfect holiday destination. That's what's next on the list.
Welcome back, friends. Plant-based diets have become such a popular part of food culture that some restaurants are giving vegans a whole separate section of the menu. Jimmy stopped into one place that'll have you saying hola to a new generation of delicious vegan recipes.
When you think of vegan food, you may think plain and boring.
You want to get something that has a little bit of a meat flavored texture? Well, come on down. We have picadillo for you, right? Something more on the chicken side? Well, we got vegan chicken for you.
We're making vegan dishes without compromising great taste with Andre Butler, Area Director at Tocaya Modern Mexican. First up, the fajita del rey. Start with the base of cilantro lime rice.
If I'm at home, what do? I just make rice and just add cilantro on top?
Just cilantro, garlic, add it on the rice cooker. Okay. Let that cook up. That's pretty much it.
Then add your fajita veggies. For this dish, Andre sauteed them in sweet chipotle sauce.
Okay. And it's gonna give it that sweet and that little kick in the end. Then we're gonna get our vegan chicken.
Now, this is fascinating to me. When I first started eating vegan, the chicken didn't have the texture of chicken. This looks like chicken.
Yes, it does.
They've really come a long way. And how about the taste? Is this going to taste like chicken too?
You know what? We give that little sweet, spicy garlic flavor to where you're going to get that like a roasted chicken.
We used Gardein chicken, which is available online or at a grocery store near you. Then add your favorite toppings. We added black beans, guacamole, vegan crema, and pico de gallo.
And we're going to finish it off with our vegan mozzarella.
Okay. All right, that's amazing.
Right?
And what I love about it is it doesn't feel like there's any sacrifice.
Next up, the barrio taco.
We're gonna build it with picadillo. It's kind of more on the meaty flavor texture.
For this vegan picadillo, you can buy Beyond Meat and marinate it in sweet chili sauce with garlic and onions to get a meaty flavored substitution.
This one we're doing a meat substitute.
Absolutely.
And again, we're not gonna sacrifice any of that meat taste.
Sacrifice, correct. This one's gonna have a little bit of components of your vegan picadillo. Your avocado, this is gonna have onion mix. It's topped off with a little bit of the vegan mozzarella.
This hits all the right notes. You can be vegan and still authentic to the cuisine.
Absolutely, and that's what we stand for.
And lastly, we're using our Beyond Meat picadillo in a taco salad.
A little bit of everything, so it's a great dish. It's a light dish as well.
Start by adding your salad mix to a bowl and add your protein.
Go ahead and add the beans, do the tomatoes.
Add some grilled corn, then add poblano dressing.
Tell me about this dressing. What's in this?
It's gonna be based off avocado. You're gonna add some poblanos in there. You're gonna add some oil, some lime, some garlic.
Okay.
That's gonna be the main components on making your poblano dressing.
Toss and enjoy.
Ready, cheers.
This is a great Mexican salad. And it tastes authentically Mexican.
For the full recipes, head to listtv.com. We're adding flavor and a hint of spice to your vegan dishes.
During the holidays, a lot of us like to find the neighborhoods that go all out with the lights and decorations. Well, we are going one bigger. Teresa Strasser's taking us on a tour of some of the most festive towns across America. Hey, Teresa.
Thank you. From photos with Santa to making gingerbread houses, these towns offer lots of activities we think are perfect for this holiday season. Coming in at number 1, Leavenworth, Washington.
Of all the places Mom used to take us to, I think this is my favorite.
It's been too long. I'm glad we're doing this.
From December to February, this location transforms into a beautiful Christmas town with over 500,000 lights decorating buildings and trees. It offers holiday characters, kids' activities, fireworks, live entertainment, and much more. Amazing. For more info, you can visit leavenworth.org. Our next stop is Duluth, Minnesota.
Find your crowd or leave the crowd behind. Greet the morning sun or stay out with the stars.
This town gets thousands of visitors during the holiday season to witness a stunning lights display, Bentleyville. This event is a free walk-through show that is decorated with more than 5 million lights all around.
Didn't realize the Grinch was here tonight. He's looking like he's going to cause some trouble.
This location also offers a scenic train journey, a Christmas village, and snowy scenery.
So a lot of fresh snow to hit the trails, hit the slopes, put on your snow pants and play in the snow.
For more info, you can check out visitduluth.com. Our last stop is Santa Claus, Indiana.
From the twists and turns at Holiday World to the festive sights around town, it's a sweet overnight getaway.
This town offers holiday shopping, parades, many activities for the entire family to enjoy, like
exploring Santa's Candy Castle, the joy in writing a letter to Santa, and of course, the spectacular Santa Claus Land of Lights.
And during your trip, don't forget to look for Santa.
Nice costume. Where'd you get the suit?
Oh, this isn't a costume. This is what I wear to work every day.
For more info, visit SantaClausInd.org. And those were 3 festive towns across America. Lots more to come on the list. Stay right here.
We have a quick list of ways to turn coworkers into friends with Vice President of the social engagement company Jabberyak, Sheeta Dorr. First, use your clothing as conversation starters.
You can wear a shirt from your favorite team, which is a great way to start a conversation.
Second, ask open-ended questions.
You can't just ask yes or no questions. Leave it open-ended so that someone can converse with you.
And third, do something nice.
Bake a batch of cookies, put them in the break room, and just kind of start conversation.
For more list tips, head to thelisttv.com.
Welcome back, friends. When it comes to an actor who can command the attention of an audience, few can match the mastery of Diane Wiest. In fact, last month, Brad Pitt said the 2-time Oscar winner is his favorite actress of all time. The new season of her show, Mayor of Kingstown, drops next month. So, Teresa Strasser is taking a closer look at her stellar career.
The light concealing cream goes on first. Then you blend and blend and blend.
With hits like Footloose, Edward Scissorhands, and The Birdcage on her resume, Diane Wiest is a truly accomplished actress.
Really?
Taking us through some of her many career achievements is the actress herself. Starting with her amazing body of work.
Yeah, I think I've had it with acting, you know, these meaningless auditions.
I really did think I would be a ballet dancer for a while, but in high school, my English teacher did a play, and I was in the play and I got a laugh, and that was that. I forgot all about dancing.
You think you can tell me Beaton's refraction formula for the sun?
Her acting resume includes 66 movies and TV shows. Up next, her award-winning performances.
It means my name will never be mentioned again without 2-time Academy Award winner Diane Wiest. That it's like a title, and you carry it around with you.
I've got to, latch on to something in my life, something with a future.
Besides winning 2 Academy Awards for the movies Hannah and Her Sisters and Bullets Over Broadway, Diane is also the recipient of 2 Primetime Emmys and a Golden Globe.
No, don't speak. Anything with Woody Allen. I was so lucky to work with him.
The heart is a very, very resilient little muscle.
But Diane isn't stopping anytime soon. Her latest hit is Mayor of Kingstown.
The Mayor of Kingstown is a look at America's greatest failures encapsulated in one city.
When I read this, I thought, oh my gosh, this is just for me.
Don't ever mention my sons to me again.
With production currently underway, what can fans expect in season 2 next year?
It's coming.
I don't want to give anything away, but there's a big change for my character, for Miriam, who goes from rage and anger to sort of being broken and finally realizing how lucky she is to have 2 sons that remain to her.
You can watch Mayor of Kingstown Season 1 on Paramount Plus or buy it on DVD and Blu-ray. That's Diane Wiest, a legendary actress entertaining us for over 4 decades.
Hey guys, we are back and it's time for what's last on our list. There's one thing that will ruin Christmas faster than Grandma getting run over by a reindeer, and that's stress. But chill, because SheKnows.com has us covered. How parents can feel more joy and less stress this holiday season. Yes, they say parents, but this really could help everyone. So listen up, because I actually think these are really good tips. Okay, let's start with be greedy. Sounds counterintuitive to Christmas, but they say take the time to take care of you, right? Easier said than done for sure, but I think If you think about it, if you're burnt out and exhausted, you're gonna be a grumpy old Grinch, and that's not gonna be fun for anyone. All right, next. Comparison is the thief of joy. Picture perfect social media posts, not real, so don't compare. Also, the word no can be your biggest holiday helper. People pleaser, party of one. Yeah, that one's tough for me too. Now, this one is parent-centric, but as a mommy of this adorable toddler, I'm totally down for throttling back on the toddler gifts. They are not gonna remember it anyway, and they really just wanna play with the box. Oh, and don't forget, you are the holiday magic. That stress just gets in the way. And holiday cards, I do love this one. They don't have to be a thing. Thank you, sheknows.com, for giving me permission to skip the holiday cards altogether. You know what? Consider this your Merry Christmas wish from my family to yours. And that's what's last on our list. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Tomorrow on the list, holiday meals with half the calories and all the flavor.
With those bold flavors, you don't feel like you're missing out on taste.
And how to see the universe like never before.
The farthest back we've been able to see with telescopes is about 13.1 billion years.
Plus, the latest fashion that's straight from the toy store.
It's all about pink, pink, and more pink.
All that and so much more on the next list.